So yesterday it was the debate, the big debate about digital ID in Parliament. But they kicked him into one of the side rooms. Didn't even let them have the main chamber. What was going on in the main chamber? The debate about Maccabi Tel Aviv fans being allowed to an Aston Villa game. That is more important than digital IDs. I wouldn't care, but there was about 20 MPs that turned up to that debate, in contrast to the hundreds that turned up to the digital ID debate. Now, I've just read all of the notes, all of the minutes of the debate, all around digital IDs. And there are very few MPs that are backing it. Obviously, there's a few on the Labour side, a couple of Lib Dems, but some serious big players are all reading from the same hymn sheet. You've got the likes of Ian Duncan Smith, Jeremy Corbyn, Rachel Maskell, Rupert Lowe, all standing up in that chamber and representing their constituents. All of them saying pretty much the same thing regarding digital ID. The government are taking liberties. It's a huge step towards an authoritarian state where NGOs are going to profit hugely from it. It was not anywhere within the Labour manifesto, nor does anybody in there buy the excuse that it's going to tackle illegal working. When you have an issue such as digital ID and it's been talked about in one of the smaller chambers instead of the main chamber, you can see it's being kicked to the sidelines. This is a parliamentary decision, not a government decision. So who's lining their pockets? Just speculating. But when you've got Rupert Lowe and Jeremy Corbyn saying the same things about this issue, and the government themselves are not listening to us, they're not listening to them. They are simply going ahead like a bull in a china shop, because they are following the UN Sustainable Development Goals, following globalist decisions, because our parliament, our sovereignty is suffering because of this and will continue. Check these few screenshots out. This is the final nail in the coffin at the end of the debate. It tells you everything that you need to know now. And a general election isn't going to solve this. That is a short-term fix, a huge thing like a general election being a short-term fix. It tells you the state of this fucking country. Just have a look at this last comment. They are nothing but globalist puppets on the national stage, manipulating our futures to get a few crumbs from the top table where the elite feast. I cannot remember a more dangerous government.